Hello, my fellow Africans. You are once again welcome to Africa, my Heritage TV. And as usual, this is your host, Kwame, the African Child. I'm wishing all Africans a happy and prosperous New Year. I'm wishing Africans in diaspora a happy and prosperous New Year. I'm wishing Mama Africa continent a greater exploits in 2022. So we are once again here to continue the mission of seeing Africa becoming the United States of Africa instead of African Union. And on this bigger mission, it is within it to make sure we can unite all Africans in diaspora. We can unite all Africans based at home together so that we can work towards a common goal into seeing our continent also becoming prosperous. So that as Africans, we can stay within our continent and work. We can stay within our continent to seek greener pastures. We can stay within our continent to seek prosperity, instead of always running to the continent of Europe, instead of always running to the continent of North America, instead of always running to the continent of Australia and Oceania in seeking for greener pastures. So what are we here to do once again? We're already in 2022, and we believe 2022 is going to be a bright year for all Africans, for all African countries. But it would take hard work from us. We don't have to be reluctant. We don't have to be lazy. We don't have to be idle. We have to wake up, have plans and visions for our own individual countries so that together, as we develop our individual countries together, the mother continent called Africa can also be developed. So we are here to talk about another giant of Africa. We are here to talk about another giant of Africa. And this giant of Africa is called Democratic Republic of Congo. This giant of Africa is called Democratic Republic of Congo. And if you don't know, we have two Congos in Africa. The first Congo is called Congo Brazzaville. So that Congo, their capital is Brazzaville. And this Congo that I'm talking about is Democratic Republic of Congo. That is the main Congo, and their capital town is Kinshasa. And they recently elected, I think they recently voted out Kabila, and there's a new president in Congo. So what are we here to discuss about Democratic Republic of Congo today? So now, in case you may know, Democratic Republic of Congo is the most blessed country on the planet Earth. Let me repeat myself. Democratic Republic of Congo is the most blessed country on this earth. If I say it is the most blessed country, I mean it is the most blessed land, because the land of the Democratic Republic of Congo is having every natural resources that a nation's land or a country's land needs to develop. The Democratic Republic of Congo is unparalleled when it comes to natural resources to use to develop a country. The Congo land is having all the natural resources, it's having all the river bodies, but still, Congo is not developing at the rate it should go, so that the citizens of Democratic Republic of Congo can also stand to enjoy and can also stand to benefit. And as I said in the previous video, when IOM brought out their report. If I say IOM, I mean International Organization for Migration. When they brought out their report, among the top ranked countries that always risk their life through Libyan desert, through Sahara deserts, and through the Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe, among the top ranked countries in Africa, Nigeria was number one, Ghana was there, and Democratic Republic of Congo was also there. So my brothers and sisters in Democratic Republic of Congo, I always get scared, I always fear, and I always cry anytime I see you guys trying to risk it all to go through the desert, risk it all to go through the Mediterranean Sea to make it to Europe. Anytime that you're making this journey, anytime that you're embarking on this journey, your desire is it is until I get to Europe or I die. So it is like do or die affair. Why? even though you are coming from a country with all the natural resources in the world, but yet because African leaders are not harnessing on our resources to develop the country so that we as a citizen can profit for, we are leaving everything behind and we are running out of our countries. So this message, if you are African leaders and fortunately you happen to see this message, please use the resources on the African land to develop Africa, to develop your individual country, so that as Africans, we can feel proud of our own country, we can feel proud of our own continent, and to stay there to work rather than going elsewhere to seek greener pastures. So my brothers and sisters from Congo, I want you to desist from embarking on that treacherous journey. I want you to stop or put a stop to making that dangerous and risky journey. And the solution or the alternative I'm prescribing here is that you may consider looking at your passport and taking advantage of the countries your passport can go to without a visa, so that you may decide to travel to this country legally, go by air, go through the country's point of entry, so that you can be seen, or you can be deemed as a legally or lawfully traveler than you going through the illegal means, you going through the risky means, and you going through the dangerous route. And at the end of the day, you might not get to your destination, and you will lose your life. So my brothers and sisters from Democratic Republic of Congo that I love, I do dearly cherish, these are the list of countries that you as a Democratic Republic of Congo passport holder can go to without a visa. And this without a visa, sometimes I always put out this caution, sometimes I always put out this caveat, and sometimes I always put out this advice. Most of the countries that would be featured on this list, especially if you see countries like France, if you see countries like Belgium, if you see countries like Canada, if you see countries like Australia, if you see countries like Japan, if you see countries like United States, that would be featured on this list. Please, if you are trying to buy a ticket to go to this country without a formal visa application, please make sure you first of all double check or cross check from the country's embassy in your country, or you cross check from your foreign affairs department or ministry before you would even decide to buy your ticket to go to countries like this. Because I've seen some instances that there were many countries that were featured here, they were having visa-free arrangement with our home-based country in Africa, but yet if you travel to their country, when you get to the airport, they will ask you to go back and apply for a visa. So my brothers and sisters, in order not to make a mistake, if you're going to some most developed countries like America and Canada, Austria and Australia, please make sure you find out from your Ministry of Foreign Affairs or you find out from the embassy before you may even decide to even buy your ticket. So let's go straight to the list. So the first on the list, that if you're a Democratic Republic of Congo citizen, you have your passport in your hands that you can go to, that I expect you to leverage on it to go to this 2022 without not going through the Mediterranean Sea. The first country is Bolivia. So I'm just reading out the names of the country in alphabetical order. So I'm reading out the names of the country in alphabetical order. And as I said, the purpose of doing all these videos is that I just want to give my friends, my sisters, and my brothers an option, an alternative, an option, and at the same time an alternative to them going through the route of Libya, going through the route of Mediterranean Sea, and going through the route of the Libyan and Sahara Desert, which is taking their life away from them. Maybe most of them, if they are willing, or if they were ready to, if most of them are ready and willing to listen and to seek advice and to seek other means and other ways and alternatives to travel legally, to travel stress-free, they may consider this video and leverage on this video so that it can also profit them. And I believe most of my brothers and sisters that embarked on this journey and lost their life, they went on this journey because they had no idea that there may be some countries that their country passport can go to without a visa. So this is an opportunity for you. This is an alternative, an option for you to consider instead of going through those dangerous routes. So the first country is Bolivia. We also have Dominica, we also have Ecuador, we also have Haiti, we have St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have Micronesia, we have Palau, we have Samoa, we have Tuvalu, we have Cambodia, we have Iran, we have Macau, we have Maldives, we have Nepal, we have Philippines, we have Singapore, we have Timor-Leste, we have Benin, we have Cameroon, we have Cape Verde, we have Central African Republic, we have Chad, we have Comoros, we have Congo, Brazzaville, we have Cote d'Ivoire, we have Ethiopia, we have Gabon, we have Gambia, we have Ghana, my own country, we have Guinea-Bissau, we have Kenya, we have Madagascar, we have Malawi, Mauritania, we have Mauritius, we have Morocco, we have Mozambique, we have Nigeria, we have Rwanda, we have Senegal, we have Seychelles, we have Somalia, we have Tanzania, we have Togo, we have Uganda, we have Zambia, and I think we have yes. So hold on, let me double check this country, because like I said, I want to make sure I don't make any mistake, because I don't want my blooders to be watching this video and they would want to travel to some of these countries on the list because they are visa free for their passport, and yet they will get there and they will ask them to go back and apply for a visa. So let me take my time to consider countries like this in order not to make a mistakes. Yeah, okay. In order not to make mistake. Okay, so yeah, so we have Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, Saint Lucia, Montenegro, Vanuatu, Malta, Cyprus, Turkey. Oh yes, so all these countries are here. So as I said, all these countries are here for my brothers and sisters in the Democratic Republic of Congo to consider, should in case you would want to travel in the year 2022 and you wouldn't want to go through the dangerous route of Libya and Niger and the Mediterranean Sea, but rather you want to just go through the legal means by buying your own ticket, going through your country's airport and going through the destination countries, also point of entry to enter their country, to make sure you become a lawful and legal traveler. Yeah, so yeah, those were the few countries on the list. Yeah, so those were the few countries on the list. Yeah, so like I said, I always take my time to cross-check some countries so that we don't make mistakes, because I've seen these instances before. A lot of instances that many people would be calling, oh, I got there and they asked me to go back. Yeah, so these are the lists, and these are the countries that if you are from Democratic African Republic and you have a passport with you, you can travel to without a visa. So my brothers and sisters from Congo, this video is particularly made for you so that you may also consider to use the right route to travel instead of going through Libya and going through the dangerous. And as I will bring this my video to a close, I will ask my viewers, my followers and subscribers to Africa My Heritage, my Heritage TV, to leave your comments with the video, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, and at the same time recommend the channel to your brother or sister if you deem whatever that we are doing here is right, is good, is helpful, is educative, is entertaining, and is informing. If you deem it to be on that level, and if the broadcast of the channel meets your expectation, kindly do that for us so that we can grow the channel and we can reach out to the greater part of our African brothers and sisters. And at the same time, I'm also begging you, African leaders, please, African leaders, leverage on the natural resources endowed in our land to develop the African land. As much as we are Africans, we are living in abroad, we are living in diaspora, we still love our continent, Africa. We still love our mother countries in Africa. We want to come home. But the point is, if we come home, what work are we coming to do? There is no jobs back home. So I'm pleading on your behalf. I'm begging you, African leaders, please use the resources on the African land to develop Africa so that we can feel proud of our continent, Africa, and stay there to work. Please use our natural resources to build better hospitals so that when you are sick, you can go there for a visit. You can go there for your own healthcare rather than running to Europe or rather than running to America or going to Dubai. Please, African leaders, use our natural resources to build better schools for us. Use our natural resources to construct first-class roads, so that as Africans, we can also drive safely without not always driving and always playing and thinking that we might not be able to come back because we are going on a dangerous road. So please, I beg you, my fellow African ladies, please, I beg you, African Union, you should take this matter up. When you meet at Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, make sure you guys can discuss these issues. Make sure you guys can discuss critical issues like this, because enough is enough of Africans going through the Mediterranean Sea, going through the Sahara Desert, going through the Libyan Desert to waste their life because they want to make it to Europe. Whilst in Africa, we have all the natural resources. Please, African Union, consider discussing issues like this for the sake of African youth and for the sake of next generation and for the sake of posterity. God bless Mother Africa. God bless African continent. God bless all Africans in diaspora. And God bless you who watched this video and commented and liked and also shared and also subscribed. I will see you again in the next broadcast. Thank you.